Hey Cancer, Satnam. My name is Elise and you're watching Satnam Spirituality. Welcome in. So I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and astrologer, and I'm here to bring some messages from your higher self in regards to your soul path alignment, where you're currently at. We'll take a look at some messages from your higher self and then some incoming energies. All right, so this lunar eclipse has happened in your third and ninth house axis, with your third house being Virgo and your ninth house being Pisces. So this could be an illumination around maybe a different ninth house has a lot to do with our beliefs, our higher education, our higher learning, our spiritual learning as well. It also has to do with publishing. Our third house has to do with, you know, our day-to-day kind of environment in terms of like your neighbors, the grocery store that you go to, you know, your siblings, the people that you're close with in terms of your family. Usually parents is fourth house topics because it has to do with the home. But yeah, your siblings or cousins, you know, aunties and uncles, people that you're close with on a day-to-day basis. It can be the guy that you see at the convenience store as well, your daily commute. So there's coming to a sense of realization there, potentially around your belief systems. It could be political, it could be spiritual, it could just be how you view the world, and getting some illumination or knowledge around that. Perhaps you've been sensing this shift for Cancer, please, already happening, and it's coming to a culmination. So we're switching from the Aries Libra axis into the Pisces Virgo axis. Here on the eclipses, we are still going to experience some in Aries and Libra here, but there's quite a wide degree range from the nodes and where the eclipses happen that initiated an eclipse. But we are going to be starting to see this shift and transition over to these different topics here as we start this eclipse season. So you have a new earth, it's happening. Hold the vision, keep holding the vision. You have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. This card actually came out during the pre-shuffle. It's We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And the last card you have is Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. All right, so what I'm getting here is that there has been something that's been maybe potentially bubbling underneath the surface in regards to an aspect in your life, and it feels like, you know, you can't move forward with it anymore with this weight of the world and Forge, don't follow, especially with this new earth card here with keep holding the vision. It's like this vision, or maybe you've been accommodating other people through this, you know, those people that we talked about, but it's like asking you to, right now you're on this precipice of just realizing that there needs to be this change, that it's been taking a while coming with this new earth card. It's happening, keep holding the vision. And also this We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And it's like there's with this rebirth that is happening for you, it's like there's this portal that's opening up for you to release these things that no longer serve you and be the leader that you wish that you had, in order to keep holding this vision to be able to forge forward. It can be very exhausting, you know, holding this weight, and it's potentially there's some boundaries that need to be set with, you know, love as the guiding principle there. You know, maybe there's some codependency that's happening in your relationships that you're trying to move away from. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look. So it looks like you're carrying something that's no longer yours, and you've just been waiting to give yourself permission in order to move forward with this new idea. For Cancer, please. All right, so you have Kali Mahamea. When a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali Mahamea arises spontaneously as the protective bearer of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. So it's like you're getting this divine support in order to move past out of this confusion, or maybe, like it says, it's become unnecessarily complicated in your life. And it's like maybe this is a self-deception that we have, that we are having to fulfill these roles that we have created for ourselves in our life. Yeah, protection and hunger. It's like you are hungry for this change. You want to move into this change. But it can lead to the point of having a lack mentality around the change. Like it's never going to happen with this hunger and keep holding the vision. So are you in a lack mindset with this protection card? It's like you're being protected as you move through this. And Spirit just wants to let you know, like, this is a divinely orchestrated moment. You are protected as you move through this, but this is something that is on your soul plan in order to be able to move through, in order to potentially release some negative behaviors that we might have. There's trust at the bottom of the deck here, and you can see that she's protected in this egg. And so it's like falling into this trust that things are going to work out, releasing yourself from that lack mindset. Seeing the change as a portal, and sometimes it takes a while to step through the portal. All right, let's get some more messages from your higher self here. So your higher self is saying that I see that you are wanting to move on here with the Six of Swords popping out. You're wanting to move on from this energy, and you can see all the bees and the honeycomb on this card, and it's like you've been working, you've been collaborating, you've been moving forward with things in your life. You've been trying to make things go at like a quicker pace, but like maybe this like forceful energy is potentially what's slowing you down. We have the Prince of Cups, and also this came out in the reverse, but it's the Six of Pentacles. Typically don't read reversals. Sometimes I get a message to take them as a reversal. And it's like, and then you also have this Eight of Swords with interference, and it's like keeping yourself stuck in these negative thought patterns around this balance. And what Spirit is saying is move forward with your emotional body before you try to move forward with your intellectual body. It's the ego, it's the mind that is pulling in this disarray of like, I will never have enough, it's never going to come through for me. And with this Eight of Swords here, seeking this balance and harmony, it's the Eight of Swords can be a self-fulfilling prophecy at sometimes. It's about being trapped in the mind, and all of these things are by our own design. So potentially there's some like negative thought patterns that need to be worked through. What else from the higher self? Yeah. All right, we have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Wake Up Call and the Hermit, and it's like to move yourself out of this lack mindset of perhaps potentially like stewing on it mentally. Here with the Hermit, it's like this wake up call, this rebirth energy out of this feeling like you have to win at all costs, out of like pushing forward for things that you think are going to create stability in your life. It's like Spirit's asking you to allow for that to naturally come through when Spirit has come into alignment with everything. It's not only like our own selves that we have to get into the right place, by also getting into the right place ourselves, we trigger other people to elevate themselves as well. And so potentially there's things happening in your social atmosphere in order to trigger these events to bring everybody up on the same pace. I'm feeling that this is maybe some expectations that you've put on other people, or put on yourself, that if you're not at this certain point, that you're not gonna, that the it's not coming through for you, that it'll just never happen. Sometimes we do have to walk away from things, and here you have the Eight of Cups and the World card here. And so with this Eight of Cups, it's like you're walking towards this completion. You're walking towards this like completion of this soul lesson that you're currently working through. Let's see what we have here. We have the Princess of Air and the Six of Cups, and it's like, yeah, focusing on like what makes you happy. And maybe it's potentially rethinking, what does bring me happiness in life? What do I want to create? What do I want to manifest in my life? How are my thought patterns interfering potentially, or this old version of myself, getting that, yeah, maybe there's this old version of yourself that is in this lack mentality that kind of keeps popping up because things aren't necessarily where you want them to be yet. And I think this is just requiring a mindset shift. This could be you or other people. In my readings, I like to focus on you. Okay, let's see what's on the incoming here. You have the Painter, productivity and creation at the bottom of the deck. So this could really, this incoming is this moving forward to this place of productivity, and like moving out of this space of like kind of being in limbo. I feel like you're kind of in limbo a little bit. You have the Fate, accepting help and guidance. Potentially there's somebody in your space that is also meant to come in when you're ready. Maybe you've been trying to do things on your own, and that's kind of some of the self-limiting mindset, is that I have to do this on my own, otherwise it's not worthwhile, or otherwise I won't feel a sense of accomplishment. So allowing people to come in and help and guide you. You have the Captain, taking command and teamwork here. And so it's like, I just see these two handshaking with these lanterns, these lights, and it's like there's a path ahead of you, and it's meant to be in a collaborative way. I think there's somebody coming in to help you out with this taking command and teamwork. You're going to lead the charge on it, but somebody is here to just like give you an assist. Maybe this feeling like you have to do it all by yourself has been some of the limiting mindset. And you have the Runaway, secrets, running from problems. So potentially that could be you running away from problems, but it's like you're no longer wanting to be in this mindset anymore. And I just see this cage, but the cage door is open, and there's all these beautiful flowers that are coming out of this cage, and it's just like this release. Maybe this help has been what you've been running away from. Maybe there's an ego mixed in with this, but it's like this protective bearer, universal truth. So there's some like truth here. Maybe it's about learning how to collaborate with other people, to make yourself more productive, to allow more like creative insights to come in. Let's see what else is incoming here. You have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. It's like following your intuition, letting that mindset come forward of like this childlike, just being intuitively guided. Yeah. You have the Six of Cups again at the bottom. So there might be a lot of nostalgia here around maybe you were collaborating with someone in the past and it didn't work out, and maybe there's an opportunity for you two to get together again and really work on that project, that creative project, in order to like bring it out into the world. Maybe it's having a resolution around that, but it's like you're following your intuition, and you are a water sign, and this is like the child of the water signs. And so it's like having this like childlike enthusiasm around starting this beautiful creative project, this beautiful creative endeavor that like really comes from your heart and is intuitively guided. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So it's like intuitively guiding you to this place of equal give and take in the material realm, not in like an etheric realm, not in, a past life coming to karmic resolution. The Six of Cups can denote that for sure. But here with the Six of Pentacles and both of these being pentacles, it's like you're building up your, the Ten of Pentacles being the Lord of Wealth. And it's not only about like physical wealth, but it's also like your physical health as well. Your family. And this is the Ten of Pentacles is the last stage in disseminating all of the spiritual lessons and coming into this place of like completion in the 3D realm. And so it's like there's this starting out with this childlike enthusiasm and removing any sort of like negative connotations we have around a situation, coming back to the reason why you're doing this creative project is like bringing in the people who are going to help you instead of maybe focusing on why it's not working out or why you don't have the people. It's like, no, all the people are coming in. And so this is your incoming energy. So this renewal, this restart, and then you have the Strength card and the Eight of Wands. And so this is a lot of fire energy. This is a lot of passion. Here, this is really, really quick communication. This is also having a lot of ideas up in the air that haven't necessarily grounded themselves, that are providing a new sense of hope and faith and optimism, and like tuning into those ideas, letting them land softly and just addressing them as they come up is providing you this sense of knowing when to act, knowing when not to act, and this like own sense of like personal power. I just want to get a little bit more on that. Yeah, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles, something that you've been working on mastering here for a while with this King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. It's like mastering your mind to bring in the 3D benefits and really staying in your power, knowing that you're safe and secure mentally and materially. And with this Four of Cups, it's like there's these offers that are coming in, and the question is around, are you seeing them as the potential spiritual benefit that they are providing you, or are you discerning against it? With both the kings here being quick to cut off, there's not a whole lot of like emotion here. That's more of the fire and water signs. Not to say that air signs and earth signs can't be emotionally well-rounded, but it's like really focusing on this material success. And it's like, are you seeing the blessings for what they are when they do come in? Or are you looking at everything that hasn't happened and ignoring the blessing that Spirit is handing off to you? So I think it's making some different decision. Incoming energy is like coming into this personal power after starting off from like a new mindset, a new childlike exploration into something, instead of allowing the past to keep us stuck in a mindset, moving into that place of balance of like, I can have going from like the Five of Pentacles to this Ten of Pentacles mindset. And then that is what creates this like mental fortitude, this emotional fortitude, this spiritual fortitude, because you're connecting in with your higher self. And then things start pulling through, things start showing up in your life. The Eight of Wands is the Lord of Swiftness, and moving forward into this space of having this personal prowess that's able to identify these blessings when they do come in. Okay, let's take a look at a final closing out message. You have leaping hair, agility, quick on your feet. You can find solutions to any problem. Anything else? I feel like there's one, yeah. Dancing with hares. Oh, interesting. So rabbits might be something that is like a signifier over this next week. You might notice rabbits or images of rabbits or any of that stuff around you. So dancing with hares is energy. When you flow with the energy, you inspire others to dance too. So really becoming a leader here with how you start to show up in order to start changing other people's mind shifts. You have friendly deer, friendship. True friends are one of life's greatest gifts. Keep them close. So this might be this person, this mentor that's coming in for you. And white owl, insight, perceptive and intuitive. You penetrate beyond the surface. Trust your instincts. So just another confirmation around trusting your instincts, trusting your spirit, trusting your higher self. And if what has been working with you is kind of going against like what you normally want to show up as, if that hasn't been working with you, what about changing your mindset just to try it out? It doesn't have to be permanent, but shifting your mindset into, I'm going to let spirit lead the way here on this, and I'm going to act when things come into my periphery to act on them, and everything else I'm just going to trust. I'm going to leave it to spirit. I am going to understand that this is a portal, and this is like the leadership that I also want to see. Isn't this push 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 energy, is somebody coming in to themselves, having that personal power to just wait and see how things move forward. Okay, Cancer, those are your messages. Thank you so much for watching me today. Yeah, I hope that you had a great lunar eclipse, and we're heading into the solar eclipse quite soon here. So thank you so much for everything. Sat Nam, and I will see you in the next video.